My partner Jenny and I had both had instances of sexual assault when we were children, and one of the things that for us was really important was this intimacy of what was lost. And so the underwear, which is what's strung up across my boneg and which is what makes up the wedding dress that I wear, is a very intimate part of your clothing that's supposed to cover and protect you, but also it represents the thing that is lost, that part of you that is supposed to protect you and keep you, but is taken away.
Being a rape or a sexual abuse survivor myself, this part of this project has been a learning and growing experience for me, because I've always been quite an isolated person. I don't interact well with people. I keep myself removed. Through this process, I've been forced to deal with and interact with people, and it's allowed me to see that humankind, people are actually quite amazing, and I really like being around them and to feel not so isolated.
Something that is important about the statistics that we hear about rape so often is that they omit so many people's stories. So you either hear a statistic that is about children or a statistic that is only about women, but there are so many people in this country who suffer from this. And this installation is about our humanity. It's about finding our humanity again as South Africans. And that means that we need to recognize that what is lost is not just what's taken from women, but also what is taken from men when they either perpetrate or this happens to them as well.
The result of the installation and the performance has been far wider than we could have ever imagined. When we started this, I never perceived that it would get here, that it would become what it has. It's been pretty overwhelming. People on the street stopping and asking while we were hanging it up what it was, what we were doing, and the realization, and then saying that they would go and take the story away and tell people to come and have a look at the show and come and have a look at the installation. And then just Nondamisa's performance, which was extremely difficult to watch, and I think it just tied in the emotional and the what happens to somebody in a rape scenario. Rather than it just being an installation, it brought it home personally. So there's been a very emotional reaction to it. People saying that they've been coming here for the performances, seeing the installation, have been really moved by it.
To me, the first thought was, wow, I was embarrassed at the first. But I realized when I looked at them, there's also panties for men as well. There's underwear for men and children and mostly women, and different types of pants, which means different kind of abuse which happens to women as well.
We had been given a heads up that it was coming, and then when I saw it, I was amazed at how impactful it was, because I thought it was going to be a subtle sort of display, and it was very in your face and you couldn't miss it, which I think is great. It's just the sort of awareness and sort of overly in your face sort of display that's required for the initiatives.
I thought it was hilarious until I realized what it meant, and then I felt a bit insensitive, especially also having an abusive background. And I think the initiative is very, very powerful. You know, I think we don't realize it until you literally see how many underwears I hang up, how many women are violated every single day.